Hello once again, friends. I know it's been a while, probably about 4 months or so since I last got in front of the camera. I have missed it very much, and I thank those of you who are watching this video for taking the time to view it. This is not an unscripted video. It really doesn't have much to do with video games, quite honestly. But I wanted to take some time to get in front of the camera and explain where I've been and what's going on, not even necessarily with this channel per se, but just with my productivity in general. I've been gone from YouTube now for quite some time. It's been a while since I've written for Retroware. I've been gone from there for about a month. So I wanted to make a video to kind of explain to everybody what's been happening and that I'm not gone. Things have just been kind of difficult. For starters, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff off camera, offline. Pretty much since I got back from the Fun Spot trip in late May, early June, things have just been kind of happening one after another, kind of like a domino effect. I hurt my shoulder up in New Hampshire. Too much repetitive motion playing track and field and hypersports, where I had a lot of pain and numbness in my shoulder and arm. So I needed about a month or so to recover from that. Believe me when I tell you that trying to drive a car or even carry a basket of laundry up the stairs with that kind of condition was not fun. So I needed time to recuperate from that. That took about a month. Within days after feeling better, my dog, my pug, got sick. First he had kidney stones, or not kidney stones, but bladder stones. That's what dogs have, or at least that's what we thought. Turns out he also has ligament damage in his leg. He was also having digestive problems, so it was just one thing after another with him. So it was a conveyor belt of taking the dog to the emergency room and then bringing him home and then taking him to the vet to find out why we brought him to the emergency room and then taking him home, and trying a whole bunch of different medication and diets. It was difficult for about 6 weeks or so. So from like July to mid-August, and then in mid-August, or actually starting in early August, I started to have issues with allergies. This was a pretty difficult allergy season here in New England where I live. This house is built on swamplands, so there's a lot more allergens around here than most places. So I had a vicious cough that I couldn't shake, and it was difficult for me to get a lot of work done. I certainly couldn't do any taping because I was just hacking all over the place. So that happened, and that led me up until the start of the college semester, which was in September. Classes have just been nuts. Not a bad nuts. It's been enjoyable. I'm taking 3 classes. I'm doing an intro to C# programming. I'm doing a public speaking class, and I'm doing an introduction to psychology class. And while I'm enjoying all of these classes, they do demand a certain amount of work that's taken a lot out of me. And then, to top everything off, last week, I started having issues with my right foot and ankle. It looks like it's plantar fasciitis, which I guess isn't surprising considering how much time I spent standing between running karaoke shows and working retail from 1998 straight on until 2011. I did a lot of standing, and I guess my foot finally just kind of gave out. So I've been hobbling around for the past week or so. Taking stairs is an adventure. Walking from one end of campus to the other is definitely an exercise in pain management for me. And then when I get home from school, I'm just ready to crawl back into bed and elevate my foot for a while until it feels a little bit better. So all of these things have been going on, and that's obviously affected my productivity. I haven't made any videos, as you know, in the last 4 months. I haven't done any writing for Retroware in the last 6 weeks or so, which I feel awful about. But it's just, life has kind of conspired against me. I haven't I haven't had the energy, the time, the resources to be able to do all the things that I want to do. I have so many ideas rolling around in my head, but the body won't let me, or forces outside of writing and being productive just kind of conspiring to keep me from doing what it is that I want to do. So that's what's been going on. It's been difficult. It's been challenging, to be quite honest. It's left me feeling rather defeated for the last couple of months, trying to find reasons to keep on doing what I do, and not to kind of lose hope. And things that I've learned when I've been dealing with all these health issues and the issues with my dog and everything is that procrastination is not your friend, and you may not have the time to go back and do the things that you wanted to do, or that you said you would do, but you didn't feel like doing at the time, whether it be months or years prior. I look back at all the things that I wanted to do, the plans that I had with Retro Unscripted, the articles that I've wanted to write, the reviews that I've wanted to write, the plans that I've had for my consolation blog, all of these things that I had great ideas for and I said I would eventually get to. I don't know if I'm going to get to those things. And it's been kind of a shot to the gut, to be honest, because I really don't know at this point what I'm going to be able to accomplish, whether my health will hold me back, or whether school is just going to be so busy that it's going to be the most important thing and not allow me to do other things that I want to do. And then, of course, when I graduate from college and I get my degree and I get back into the workforce, then that's going to be 40 hours a week gone, and I may not be able to dedicate much time, if any, to being active in terms of writing or shooting videos. So I really have to see how that works. So the last couple of weeks especially have just been very difficult, coming to a lot of realizations that I never wanted to come to. And now I sit here in front of you and I basically explain everything and kind of throw myself at your mercy and say, I'm not gone, but I just don't know. I don't have a schedule as to when things will get back to normal in terms of my writing and shooting videos. I can tell you that video shooting is very difficult for me during the summer, because I live in the top floor of a 3-floor building, and it gets very hot up here during the summer. So when I have to run air conditioning, it doesn't give me the chance to shoot, because you're going to hear the air conditioner over me, and it's just not good video production at all. And because I don't because I don't record the sound later, it's not like a movie where you record the soundtrack and then you match it up with the video. It doesn't make a lot of sense to do. So that right there kind of killed Retro Unscripted in its tracks, to be honest. Not being able to shoot videos for a solid 3 months. It's almost like a TV show where you're on for the fall and the winter and spring, and then you take the summer off. And I'm not a TV show by any stretch. I don't think anyone would pay attention to me for a half an hour every week for 30 episodes. I just don't think that's going to happen. So that's the issue with video. And then writing, I do have plans. I do have things that I want to write about. I have things rolling around in my mind. It's just a matter of when things settle down, or I can get to a point where I feel that I'm caught up or even ahead in my college classes, where I can take time. I can take an hour and a half to actually put a really well put together article out there. And that's what I'm hoping to do soon. And I just can't seem to get ahead as far as classes go. So that's what's going on. The YouTube channel is still here. I'm not taking that down. I do have plans in the back of my mind to shoot more videos, especially during the semester break between December to January. Hopefully with some things that I wind up getting for the holidays. If I get games for holiday gifts, I'm hoping to get a game pickup video out at that point, plus maybe some Christmas memories as well. And then, of course, looking forward to getting back to writing every other week for Retroware once my schedule allows. Hopefully that will be soon, but right now, unfortunately, school takes precedence, and I'm sure you understand that. Especially as someone who's got a 4.0 GPA, I don't really want to risk losing that at this point. I've worked very hard after 3 college semesters to keep that where it is, so that's what I'm looking forward to doing. So that's what's going on. I'm sorry that I haven't been active lately here on YouTube or on the Consolation blog or on Retroware. I am still active on social media if you guys want to follow me there. Twitter is at Pete Scarrett, of course. I'll link all that stuff below this video so you can see it. And that's where you're going to find me for the most part. And that's what's going on. I do apologize. I have the best laid plans. I don't have the answers for you right now as to when I can get those ideas and thoughts from here to here. But hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. So until the next time, hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry about the dim lighting. And I'm looking forward to doing this again soon.